morning, teacher and my classmates. First of all, let me thank you all for being here today. I'm glad that so many of you could come, especially since I know that this time of this month is probably the busiest for you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yai. As you can see in the screen, my topic today is Volodymyr Zelensky, the great wartime leader. My talk is particularly relevant to those of you who are following the news on Russia and the war in Ukraine and would like to know more about the president of Ukraine and whether who he truly is and how he became to the great wartime leader. I'm going to divide my presentation into 3 parts. I will start off by showing you the picture of President Zelensky and reporting on the background of President Zelensky. Then I will move on to the president who uses communication as weapons via social media. And I will end with the president with role models of good leaders. And my talk should take about 8 minutes. I suggest that we begin now. Today I would like to give you an overview of Volodymyr Zelensky, the great wartime leader. The objective is to provide you with information on biography of President Zelensky and show you how he impacts to the world. So let's get started on the background of President Zelensky. In this part of my presentation, I would like to tell you about the before and after becoming the president of Ukraine, of Volodymyr Zelensky. So let me give a brief overview of the before becoming the president of Ukraine. Volodymyr Zelensky was famous from Servant of the People, the TV series that was the political satire about the Ukrainian government at that time. As you can see in the screen, you will see that he acted as a historian teacher, and then he was famous from the video clip that was reported by his students while he was criticizing the government. Finally, from the teacher to the president in the TV series. So that's the before becoming the president of Ukraine. Let's now turn to the after becoming of the president of Ukraine. From the TV series to the president of Ukraine, as you can see on the screen, according to DQ in 2019 and BBC News in 2022, they reported that President Zelensky ran for president in 2019 by using Servant of the People, as I said earlier, to name his political party. As you can see on the screen, this is President Zelensky on the day into the office as the president and the 6th president of the Ukraine. Moreover, according to Statista 2022, it reported that after he had taken the office, his approval rating fell 5%. It was said that he was not suitable for the president of Ukraine, but however, according to BBC News website 2022, it reported that the crisis of Russia's invasion of Ukraine overnight changed President Zelensky to the great wartime leader. Now I would like you to take a look at this pie chart according to sociological group rating in 2022 and show to what extent Ukrainians support the action of President Zelensky between 26 to 27 February 2022. The keys on your left hand show you which color represents which area. You can see that the biggest pie chart, the biggest area is 59%, show you the Ukrainians absolutely support President Zelensky, and the second biggest area with a total 32% is rather support and so on. But the most interesting for our discussion is show the percentage of Ukrainians is absolutely support President Zelensky, which I think you will be surprised that to hear is that the highest increase was in 2022 after Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, and this is proof that President Zelensky is a great wartime leader. Okay, so that's the background of President Zelensky. So let's move on to the president who uses communication as well via social media. For example, the official website of Ukraine, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and so on, which everyone in the world can approach Ukraine. I will give one example of the Ukrainian government using social media. Last year, Ukraine's Vice Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov, as you can see on the screen, asked Elon Musk for Starlink satellite internet via Twitter, as you can see on the screen. Finally, Elon Musk replied to send Starlink satellite internet to Ukraine, and they arrived in Ukraine safely, as you can see on the screen right here. This now leads us to the president who is role models of good leaders. In this part of my presentation, I would like to tell you about the man in the olive green t-shirt and the president who stands for his people. So let's get started on the man in the olive green t-shirt. President Zelensky always dresses informally for easy approaching from people around the world and be ready for the war all the time. As you can see on the screen, these are the olive green t-shirt and the gray trouser, but when compared to Joe Biden right here, it's probably inappropriate, right? But he dresses like this because he wants to show to the world that the situation in Ukraine are bad and are not okay at all. And next, the president who stands for his people. It was said that when Russia first attacked Ukraine, President Zelensky escaped to another country, but it didn't look like that at all. President Zelensky, he stands for his people since the first day of the attacking of Ukraine, and therefore he is named Person of the Year 2022 from Time magazine, as you can see from this picture. Well, that is all I have for today, but before I stop, let me just go through my main point again. President Zelensky is a great wartime leader who changes the pace in history and impacts to the world. So to sum up, first question, who is Volodymyr Zelensky? Volodymyr Zelensky is the president from the TV series to the real-life president of Ukraine. The next question, how does President Zelensky deliver his message to the world? He uses social media to inform what's happening in Ukraine. Finally, President Zelensky is the role models of good leaders. So what makes President Zelensky turn to the great leaders into their world? Clearly because President Zelensky stands for Ukrainians and fight together with his people. What I would like to suggest is it would be great if every president in the world were the same as President Zelensky. Thank you so much for listening to my speech.